Hey y'all, and welcome back to my channel. It's been a hectic 3 weeks and I apologize for being a little MIA. I just had so many shows back to back and not a lot of time to do things because every time I want to do things, I end up doing something else that seems to be critical. But since my last video, I have done about 2 to 3 shows that were almost like back to back. One show was in Sarnia, which was awesome. That was the Bazaar Market. It was great. Hottest day of the summer so far, and it was my first time going on the 401 because I need to get some of that experience done before I get my G. That was a pretty good show. I did a little oopsie by forgetting my till box keys at home. I know, I did that once when I went to Frightmare in the Falls, and that was pretty bad. And, but I made it, like, somehow everything went in my favor. I ended up getting the cash to keep me afloat, including the coinage. That was awesome. And then about, like, 3 weeks after that, I did Windsor FanCon, and FanCon was awesome. The venue was pretty good. The setup was all right, but it went well for their first time running it, actually. Yeah, shocked that it was their first time doing the show, but I met some really cool vendors. My wallet was safe. There was a Dark Phoenix figure. I already have it. That was the only thing that I could have gotten if I didn't have it, so my wallet was really safe that weekend. But overall, great show. Food was awesome. I was between a bubble tea vendor and an ice cream vendor. The ice cream was amazing. The bubble tea, I like the milk bubble tea. I don't like juice bubble tea, but I got a free juice bubble tea at the end of the show because sometimes they don't want to take their stock. I get that, but jelly, juicy kind of tapioca, that's not what I liked. I like the milk bubble tea. But anyways, so I went to Windsor and I took the 402, and that was the first time for me going that way on the 402 and back, and it was awesome. And then I went to my store's other location in Windsor, and I managed to get a pattern that I couldn't get here. So I ended up getting that there. And I checked out their whole store to see what cottons we didn't have. Oddly enough, I didn't get any. But I did get some fashion fabric, which is fashion fabric we didn't have. And so I bought 4 meters of it. It is this black and white rayon, and it is this skeleton cat playing with a ball of yarn with a little mouse that's also a skeleton. So I'm gonna wash this, and then because I'm not a fan of white clothing, I'm going to dye it purple. It's either doing it purple or sage green, but I'm definitely gonna dye it purple. I know it's gonna dye the skeleton of the cat, but I don't care. And what's funny, we just got our new Halloween cottons at work. It's the same pattern, but it's red. But the inside of the skeleton is just white. So I'm definitely gonna get my hands on that when it goes on sale. And then I found this polyester knit that I love from the Olivia collection. And we didn't have this, but it's beige and black, and it's got hearts and lungs on it. And I thought this looks really, really cool. So I ended up getting 2.5 meters of that. And then after that, I went home. And then as soon as I got home, Kiana asked me if I wanted to come with her to a music festival in Guelph. I haven't been in Guelph in like long ass time. And it's for 3 days. And She wanted us to go camping there, and I was like, I'm down for camping. I love camping. Did we have any camping equipment? No. Were we prepared by the time we went? Absolutely not, but we did our best. Since we didn't have a tent, we actually ended up staying in our booth, which we had walls and they zipped up on the side, and we had air mattresses, which is awesome. At least we had something to sleep in. I was more ready for sleeping on the ground with a bunch of blankets. Like, I even brought extra blankets to make like my mattress, but Kiana surprised me with air mattresses. It was crazy. But then the first night we were there, not a lot of campers and vendors who were staying overnight were not ready for the crazy dropped weather. We had a rough night. So out of nowhere, the temperature dropped from like 22, 25 to, I don't know, 8 degrees last night. It felt like maybe 3. Yeah, it was freaking cold. We only had like 3 blankets. So Kiana slept with one of my blankets. I slept with my fleece blanket and this cotton or thick whatever this is that's been like in my car for forever. Because not only are we outside, but we were also near water. I all thought it was going to be very warm that evening. It was not. I was so cold that I slept in my leggings with my pajamas over top of my leggings to make it like long johns. Thank God I brought a long sleeve knit pajama top, because I was just more worried about bugs than the temperature. But it dropped. It was so cold, like absolutely freezing, and I passed out somehow in a fetal position, and I woke up the next morning and my hips and my knees were so sore because I slept in a fetal position. I actually woke up in the middle of the night to go to the washroom, and I noticed Kiana somehow passed out from the cold. She grabbed her banner from her booth and covered herself with it. Like, we were very unprepared. And so we checked the weather network the next day, and they said that it was gonna be like 15 to almost 18 degrees at night. So we were pretty happy about that. A lot of vendors came and told us that they were not expecting that degree drop. Everyone was cold, and coffee was like the absolute cure for that. And the next morning, thank God we were right beside a coffee vendor. The coffee was so good. Oh my God. And then we got bitten to death by the bugs. Yeah, I was good. I was doing very well with my leggings because I wore pants for the first 2 days, but the next day, the Sunday day, I wore a long skirt, and my legs, my poor legs, they were just covered in bug bites everywhere. So that was fun. And then I ended up getting home from the 401 there and back for the first time in that direction to Guelph. It was awesome. I did very well. It was long, but I did well. And then after that, I was excited to have the 3 days off. And apparently the universe had other plans for me with my 3 days off. I can't go into detail, not because I can't, I really don't want to, but crazy things happened here, and let's just say police got involved, and I was occupied with that, and then I was occupied with it more on a Thursday, and then I was occupied with it again on Friday, and then my Saturday and Sunday. Thank God today. So today is actually the first day I don't have to deal with any chaos. So it kind of set me back on my sewing. So I've been slowly working on a new batch of coffin coin pouches, and I really want to make an outfit for next weekend because I'm going, not camping, I'm going to the races next weekend, so I'm going to see if I can try to squeeze in some time to do some new outfit to, you know, get rid of things in my stash. I have an outfit in mind. I will make a video for that. I don't know if I want to do a short or I want to make a full-length video, but I'm kind of liking shorts. And then before all of this, I ran into a hiccup. I was also in sadness mode because one of my coworkers passed away unexpectedly. I know I don't want to go into details about it, but she like passed away like 3 days before my birthday. And that's why there was no birthday video. Couldn't do a birthday video. I was more occupied, distracting myself from the sadness and other things. And such as first year on my birthday, no dad. So kind of made me a little sad. No birthday video. That is why there was no birthday vlog. I just wanted to keep it to myself. And then, oh my God, and in my crazy freaking world, like Ozzy Osbourne passed away. And then Hulk Hogan passed away. And then someone else like before then passed away like 3 or 4 days prior. What is happening to the world? I don't want any more of my favorite musicians passing away or any of the celebrities that I loved all my life. Minus Hulk Hogan. I really didn't like him. My dad did, because he had the Hulk Hogan stash. Yeah, Ozzy Osbourne. That was a big hit. I haven't been so sad about a musician probably since Chester Bennington, and Chester Bennington died nearly 8 years ago on July 20th. So that's it's been a little sad. The world's been a little sad lately. But anyway, that seems to be the like crazy update that I can give to you guys. Oh, actually, I have a show in 2 weeks. It's the Lithas to Lamas Fair. It's a witchy night market here in London, Ontario. It's an outdoor market. It's going to be held downtown. I'm super stoked. I'm a little stressed, but I'm stoked. The people who are running it, lovely ladies. One of the ladies that is running it, she just opened up a small storefront near my house, which is very convenient, and offered me a spot as one of the vendors to put stuff in there. And so I've put 3 of my bags. So the moth bag is gone. One of the pastel ones is the purple with bats and teal spider webs. That's gone. And then there was a third one I'm trying to remember. Oh, it was like 2 shades of purple ghosty ones. Since my shop name is Pastel Nightmares, I kind of want to go towards the pastels. I already told them I have so many dark colors. I actually wanted to give them this bag, but the straps that I have here, I thought I got the matching ones from my work, because we got a box of randos of all these like webbing, but it doesn't match. And then same with this one. The webbing I got for that is slightly off, and that's gonna bother me. So I have to go back to Lens Mills at some point and get the matching webbing for that. But I want to put these bags in that shop. And if the vendor below me who has a spot doesn't want their spot anymore, I might take their spot to make dice bags for them, so I can sell dice bags at this shop and dice bags at Hero Comics. Any way for me to get my stuff into the store, I'm slowly getting out there, and that's what I really want. So I'm very excited for that opportunity. And then I am also bringing back kind of a new product. I've done it before, so it's kind of back, but it's still kind of new. But I think it's going to be awesome to have at my table again. And I'm going to give you a small hint. That's all the hints I'm giving you of the new set product. So if you have any ideas, write a comment down below, and we'll see if you're right or not. I want to get back into making that specific item again. All my stuff just came in this morning. I have it all packed and ready to go when I'm ready to sit and do it. So that is the update. That is the huge update of like where the heck have I been. I've been here. Really, I have been. I've just been away, like gone, not really here. But we're getting back to the swing of things. That is it for this video, guys. If you enjoyed it, please give this a like and comment down below if you have any questions or comments about things that's been going on in my life or clothing I'm going to be making in the future, because I do have plans for more said clothing for myself. And if you want to follow me and my other social media accounts, all the links are down below. in the description box as well. Make sure that you subscribe to this channel, and again, don't forget to follow the accounts down below, especially my Instagram page. I post there frequently to give updates of like what's going on and like where I'm at and what shows I'm doing and the products I'll be doing. Like, come on guys, check out the products I'll be making. I work really hard on these projects. But as always guys, thank you so much for watching. I greatly appreciate it, and I will see you all in my next video. Take care. Bye.